Now, welcome to the Skull Hammer video. Now, the Skull Hammer, in and of itself, is a pretty interesting item in Wind Waker. It just looks funny. I mean, it looks goofy. I love it. I love how it looks, and I love how you can interact with some of the mobs, the enemies in that game. There's a bug that I found. I don't know if anyone else has ever found it, but if you hit a mini blin correctly against like a wall and the hammer being hit sideways, the mini blin will be sent like 100 like miles into the sky, and then if you like look up, you can kind of see it fall down. It very like slowly, but the entity is moving very quickly. But that's besides the point. I'm just going to show you how this works in my basically adventure map. So you get the Skull Hammer originally in Wind Waker by defeating Phantom Ganon at the Forsaken Fortress. Now this is my very cheap recreation of an area in the Forsaken Fortress, but the idea is the Skull Hammer is used to push down the switches to allow passage or to activate like a door or something like that in Wind Waker. So it's very simple. Basically, you would just smash the hammer down and the peg would go down. But in Minecraft, we don't really have that. So the idea is the axe can break pistons, and upon doing so, the piston gets retreated down and allowing safe passage. Yeah, no, I mean it's very simple. It just detects. We'll just give the player, the quote unquote player, which is going to be quote unquote Link, will be set in adventure mode. Now, the Skull Hammer will have a modifier that allows it to break pistons. There's command blocks running that if this is um, air, then it'll be set to a normal piston facing upwards. But upon loading up the map and stuff like that, these will all be facing upwards. You know, they'll all be like that, and then doing that removes the redstone block and replaces the extended piston with just a normal piston. Simple. I need to add a way to make it so that way the player cannot jump up on it. You know. Um, and I added the kind of spiky texture by using I believe these. Yeah, we used the dead brain coral fans to add the kind of like spiky texture to the top. I'll probably make it so that way the player can't they can jump up here, but if they're up here, then they'll take damage and be teleported back down. That's just a quick solution, but at the moment that's all I have for the Skull Hammer. It's pretty simple. I'll probably also make it so that way Skull Hammer has kind of like little damage, but it's not as good as the normal sword or the Master Sword. I guess while I'm here, I might as well show these off. So let's clear my inventory. All right, we'll come over here. I have now the shields from the game, right? So I haven't renamed these or anything like that. So they just, they're shields. So this is the starter shield that you start off with at the beginning of the game, right? It's just the normal, shield. The hero shield, I believe is what it's called. So we have this, and then in the Earth Temple, you get the mirror shield, which is this shield, and I'll have some way to detect if the player is wearing the shield and is defending, and if they're within like a area that I set with particles, and that'll be like the way to do like the light puzzles in the Earth Temple. But yeah, so we got the shields in, and then all we need to do is just add the mirror shields functionality. It's pretty simple. But that's it for now. Any comments can be put in the comments any questions as well. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.